And welcome back to the Market Wolf, where I give you the best bear case, the best bull case, and I give you my opinion. It is time for a breakdown of the S&P 500, and as you can see here, we are on the 1 week time frame. We are currently sitting at $420.18. It is 7:44 p.m. Tuesday, May 30th. This is your update for Wednesday morning. And to me, this just looks like some consolidation here. Let's look at this case from the bull perspective first. We've been inside of this ascending wedge. Price is basically sitting on top of this ascending wedge on the weekly. We have what looks like on the MACD like some slight consolidation movement here. We have a hammer candle right here from the previous week. It's looking very bullish. We have a bullish divergence on the weekly. It is in full flow now. So this is looking great. And we have time to run up in this weekly time frame quite high if we want to. We could have some explosive moves. Let me take you down to the 30-minute from the weekly so I can show you the rest of this bull case. And if you look at the 30-minute time frame here, you will see that on the 30-minute time frame, we are currently, again, sitting on top of that ascending wedge. So we have gotten top side of that. And even though we've lost that symmetrical triangle, not a big deal, not huge, because we're sitting on top of the wedge. We currently have the 20-day moving average right now. We're being compressed by the 20 and the 50. And on the RSI, as far as that goes, look, on the 30-minute, you're ready to run. You're sitting at average. You are ready to run up. So that is something to keep an eye on. It looks like some potential flagging could go on there, and then you could get that run up kicked off. The 2-hour time frame, and on the 2-hour time frame, this one, some cooling on the RSI back down to the 50. But ultimately, you could get a bounce, and you're going to need to pierce that yellow moving average. The bull case in the 2-hour, though, is going to be that you still have the bullish divergence. You're sitting on basically a little bit of a bull flag here. You've got a cup and a handle going on. You wouldn't want to see this handle break probably about roughly the 418.98. You would not want to see that broken. If it did, you certainly want to get support on the 418.12. Very important there. So that's the bull case that I'm seeing right now. Now, let's think about the bear case, and let's start right here on the 2-hour. On the bear case, it looks like the MACD is beginning to cool, and the moving average hasn't been lost yet on the MACD, but it's very possible that could pierce to the downside, and you could see some cooling on the RSI back down to the 50. So I wouldn't doubt that that could happen. On the bear case, the other thing we need to pay attention to here on the 2-hour time frame is that we do have a lot of exiting volume throughout the day. Now, again, this really to me looks more like flagging. Even when we look at the MACD from the downside back to the upside, all the way back here, and from here, this really just looks like really kind of flagging momentum to me. On the bear case, you could say, well, we've touched the top of this ascending wedge, more than likely, and especially since we fell back down into this this triangle here, this symmetrical triangle that we were in. Okay, well, we fell back in that. That's kind of bearish. And so, yeah, we might break some of these EMAs. Maybe we chop down here to this old area. Maybe we even chop down to the very bottom of this descending wedge. That's a possibility. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame just to get a better feel for that. You could touch down maybe at your old descending channel here, this red line, but on the bear case, honestly, the bear case on the 4-hour, when you look at the 4-hour time frame, you've got to pay attention to this increasing exiting volume. Okay, that's something important to look at, but there's a divergence there. That's increasing exiting volume on decreasing price. So even though it's a divergence in a sense, because it's on, the volume is going up and price is going down, you have to keep in mind that really kind of makes sense, because, well, then we would expect to see price to probably cool down a little bit further, and maybe we do come down to the bottom of this wedge. I think, that would be a possibility on the bear case. So those are the variables to pay attention to tomorrow. Now, as far as my opinion goes, when I'm looking at this overall, what I'm seeing, in my opinion, is I am seeing flagging going on here. Could we chop down to the 418.12? Yes, but I get the sense that we are going to stay in this upper range between 418.12 and about 422.68. Could we chop below that and fall back to the bottom of this wedge? Absolutely, that's a possibility, but my opinion is we're going to continue to flag, and I really think, based on what I'm seeing on these RSIs, that we might be getting ready for an attempted liftoff, and then we have to see what happens there. I really think we'll get top side of this symmetrical triangle again. I think it's possible we get top side of this wedge again. If those two things happen, we've got to reclaim the 425.32 on that move up tomorrow. So I expect some flagging. I expect to move up. If we get a move up early and we don't cool just a little bit more here, I'll be suspicious. But yeah, that's what you're looking for. You want to take back that 425.32. If you can't take that back solid and you break through there and you don't maintain support on this ascending wedge, then it's like, well, you could be coming all the way back down. So that's the bear case, that's the bull case, that's what I'm thinking. And if you're looking for a great stock to get into on a $3 move on the long side, because that's what I'm looking at while I'm playing the S&P 500 here, I have found a stock that is reasonably priced to get into, with a potential for a $3 move up as we complete, potentially, as we're trying to get bullish here and get on top of all of this. This is our potential move out of this symmetrical triangle all the way up to 435.59 on the S&P 500. So if that move completes, I'm seeing a potential $3 move on a stock I'm paying attention to. It's a stock I don't think you would ever feel bad about being in, with the return on it, as far as even if you didn't want to be in there short and you wanted to go a lot longer, the dividends are incredible. So it's a stock that I'm in. You can give me a donation, $1 or more if you wish, it's to @MGR Ranch. I will put that in the description box below. That's on PayPal. And you will get access to a video where I go over that chart. Now, this is not for guaranteed profit. I am not your financial advisor. This is just a thank you for a donation to me for doing this channel. It's my thank you to you. Like, yeah, okay, well, let me show you this move, because this could happen here, and maybe it's something you want to look at. That's all it is. We're just having fun with the charts, and I sure could use the donation to help with medical expenses. So everything or anything is appreciated in that regard. That said, I gave you the bear case, I gave you the bull case, I gave you my opinion. This has been the Market Wolf, and we will see you next time.